Hey everybody, this is Coaster Razor 10. Welcome to another Pickups and Packages video. It's been a long time since I've done one of these, like 2-3 weeks maybe. So I do apologize for that, but I mean, as I mentioned in my last video, I was taking a small break. I'm in pretty good shape now, so I have been picking things up slowly over the past several weeks, and this is just going to be pretty much everything I've grabbed in all that time. So it's going to be pretty big actually. I'm expecting this to be a fairly long video, so I'm going to go ahead and just jump into this, and hopefully it's not too long. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go through some packages that I have here, the first thing I'm going to show is I pre-ordered this game, and I'm very excited about this. I can't wait to play this. I got to play Xenoblade Chronicles before this, but I ordered it now because of the pre-order bonus. That was the last story. This is the Amazon pre-order bonus thing. I'm not entirely sure where else you could have got this from. You've probably already seen an unboxing for this, but if not, I'll go ahead and show you something. It's got this little slip cover, like half slip cover, and then you've got it's kind of like a book. It's got nice embossing and everything. Kind of got a fake page look on the side. And you open it up. This soundtrack was shrink wrapped to the outside. I haven't opened it yet. And then this is the soft cover art book. Some really cool art in there. It's a lot of it's kind of looks finalized. It's like finalized concept art kind of thing. And then of course you've got the game. Mine's still sealed, but I will of course be taking this out. And this is just the full retail version of the game. The barcode's still there, so yeah, I got that. I paid full price for that through Amazon, and I think this is awesome. I'm really excited to give this game a shot because I've heard it's just fantastic, and yeah, I just need to get the time to do it. So there's the last story. Let's see if I can find someone to put that. I think that'll work. These next 3 packages are, I believe these are all from Amazon. I ordered these a while ago. I have one of them partially opened, and that's weird. Okay, I guess that's fine. The title looks kind of pixelated, so I thought this might have been a fake cover, but no, this is okay. I've got Disgaea II, Cursed Memories for the PlayStation 2. I picked up Disgaea 1 a while ago. As I mentioned several times, I'm looking to get some of the some more NIS America games. It's in good shape, except it's got the sticker, which I can get off, and it is complete. And there was some bubble wrap on the inside to keep things protected, and it's nice and minty on the inside. Happy with that, and I don't remember exactly how much this was, but it was not very expensive. It might have been like $15 shipped, if that, so that was pretty good. Next one is this. It's like this is a folded up brown bag. It's weird. Okay. I gotcha. Okay, so this goes along with another series that I recently bought the first game of, and that is Khemia Student Alliance for the PSP. I think this is a sequel to the PlayStation 2 one, I believe. This is complete in very nice condition. And again, this was pretty cheap. I think it's about $10 that I paid for this. I'll have the actual value in the sidebar, but yeah, definitely another awesome one. The Khemia game, I played it a little bit, and it's very cool. It's going to take a while for me to actually get sunk into it because it's a kind of complicated game, but it's very promising. So I was pretty happy with that. And the last package right now, if I can get this open. There we go. Awesome. And then, yet again, another Disgaea game, and that is Disgaea III, Absence of Justice, for the PlayStation 3. I did not pay $26 for this. I paid under $20, I'm fairly certain. And again, complete, good shape, very nice condition. So I'm only missing a few Disgaea games. I'm just working on the series, because NAS, when they do start porting stuff, they do a lot of series, so I'm looking to get all the Disgaea, and then all the Khemia, and then the Atelier games and all that stuff. So I only have a couple more Disgaea games, so that's awesome. That's it for packages for now. I've got a couple more packages I'm going to tack on the end of this video. They're not here yet. So yeah, the rest of this is going to be pickups for at least this segment. Let's see here. I guess I'll just go from in order. I went home this week, a couple days this week, as I'm shooting this, and I went to Half Price Books, and I actually found a couple things. It wasn't as stacked as they usually are. but I did find some really cool stuff. I found one Genesis game that I was really happy to find. It's Romance of the Three Kingdoms 2. It's a Koei game, strategy game, like strategy RPG. It's a pretty in-depth game. I've seen this before, and people wanted like $15 for it. It's not worth that, as far as I know, but I was definitely happy to see it, and it's in pretty good shape. The manual's a little bit folded up on the corners, but the manual is gigantic. There's a small mark on the cartridge, so that's not terrible. And that was $6, and it's in pretty good shape, so I was glad to get that. I'm really working on buffing up the Genesis collection. I'll talk about that more in the second part of this video that I'm going to tack on. Hint, hint. It's going to be some Genesis stuff. Very excited about that. Okay, now we've got a PlayStation 2 game. I already have this game, but I got it because it's in better condition than mine and it's more complete than mine. And that's Dragon Quest VIII, Journey of the Cursed King. This one has the demo disc. It does not have the manual, but my copy has the manual. So I will put everything together and I'll have a totally complete copy. And then I'll have a disc-only copy that I can trade away or sell away. So if anyone's interested in this game, actually I can probably get my copy out. Here we go. So it's pretty much this. It's got the Final Fantasy demo manual, and it's got the Dragon Quest VIII disc. So if anyone's interested in this, please drop me a line. I'll be happy to trade this. But now I've got a nice complete copy, and it's pretty much mint condition. I'm really pleased with this. So there's that, and that was $6 as well. Wow, this does not want to close. I'll figure that out later. But that's pretty full. So yeah. I also got that. That was $6. I got this game for $3, and that is Donkey Konga 2. I have Donkey Konga 1. I'm just looking to get all the Donkey Konga games, even though I don't have the bongos. It's in good shape again, nice and complete, and that was $3. So I thought that was pretty good. Pretty good price for that. And then I also got Serious Sam 2 for the Xbox. I already have the first Serious Sam, so this completes. I think there was only 2 released on the Xbox. And again, complete, really nice condition. Just happy to get that. So there is that. Nice stack of games building over there already. Next, I went to Second Time Around, which is a video game store up in Dayton. It's probably the best video game store in the area, if I'm totally honest. They have very fair pricing. They have awesome inventory. It's always changing. It's a mom and pop store, so it's really awesome. Basically, I was looking around there, and I had a couple games that I wanted to buy, but there was this guy that was talking with someone at the counter, and he had a bag full of Genesis games. They were all loose, but the guy basically turned him away and said I wasn't interested. So I chased him down as he was walking out the door and took a look. I got a pretty decent deal on them. There's nothing like, oh my god, spectacular in here, but there are some decent games. There's a lot of sports things, which I'm going to I'll see what I can do to get rid of those, see if any of the local game stores will take them. But let me go ahead and sort out the good ones, and I'll show you those last, and then I'll just power through the sports. We've got WWF Royal Rumble, F117 Nightstorm, Sports Talk Football starring Joe Montana, Tough Man Contest. This guy had a lot of EA games. NBA Live 97, PGA Tour of Golf, Outdoors Bass Tournament 96, WrestleMania the arcade game. Then there is NFL Football 94 starring Joe Montana, and Lotus 2 Racing Environment Construction System. And then as far as the good games are concerned, there's Soldiers of Fortune, Tiny Toon Adventures Acme All-Stars. This is not a very common game that I found. And Super Smash TV. And then there's Shadow of the Beast and Shadow of the Beast 2. And these two games are very uncommon. They don't sell very well, so they must not be very good games, but there's not a whole lot of these on eBay. And for that entire lot, I paid $10. And And so the 5 games I showed you at the end were worth about $15 loose, I would say, as it is, and the rest is just kind of all gravy. So I'll make my money back, and that guy was able to get some cash for himself. So I don't know, I just felt like I wanted to do that, and I'll hold on to Shadow of the Beast 2 and Super Smash TV until I can get those complete. So not a total wash there. Then the games that I actually bought there, actually let me scoot my chair up a little bit. The game I actually bought there, it's all PS2 games. Some pretty good ones, I have to say. First one here is Fantavision. I've heard this game is very, very fun. I believe it's a launch title. It's an early game, yeah. And yeah, it's complete in great shape. And as far as I know, it's like a puzzle game, but you use, like, it's all fireworks based, and it looks really cool, and that was $2. So it was hard to go wrong with that. I've been looking to get that game, so I was really happy to see that. Let me get those off of the cardboard box. There we go. I picked up Clock Tower 3 for $4. I didn't realize this game was so cheap. I actually haven't looked this up on eBay yet, but I thought $4 for a Clock Tower game in general was pretty good. I know this isn't quite the same as the first two. It is complete, very nice condition. So yeah, I was happy to see that. That's really cool. Then I've got Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus Black Label. I used to have these games. I don't know where they went, so I'm trying to slowly get them back. And this is complete. I believe actually I have this game, Greatest Hits. This was $5, so it was a little expensive, but this is a great game. If anyone's played this, they know it's fantastic. I also got Sly 2 Band of Thieves, Black Label again. This is like pretty much mint condition. Although I think it's got the Sly Cooper 1 instruction booklet in here. I'm not sure. That's weird. But yeah, there's that. So it's sort of complete. I'm gonna have to grab a manual for this, but that's not too bad. The case itself is in mint condition. And I also picked this one up. I don't know a whole lot. Oh wait, and Sly 2 was $3. I don't know much about this series. I heard about it, and I've heard it's okay. That's Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. I got the first one here. This is also in very good condition, and it's complete in very good shape, as I said. That was $3 as well. So I'd like to get the rest of those, and yeah, just buffing up the PS2 collection a lot. I mean, those are some pretty quality titles, so I was happy to get those. And then the last things that I have to show in this segment are some garage sale pickups that I got today. I went out early, and I only picked up one game. I have a couple like accessories, controllers to show, but nothing spectacular today. But I'll go ahead and show you. The game that I got was Simpsons Hit and Run. I believe this is the Grand Theft Auto clone? I think it is, yeah. I have this for the Xbox, but I really wanted to get it for the PlayStation 2. This was $2. It's in very good condition. And really the only flaw is it's got some stickers, GameStop stickers, but those come off really easy. So I will get rid of the Xbox version and have it for the PS2. And then the rest of this is just, it's all controllers. I got 2 N64 controllers. I got a gray one here. Pretty good stick. I'd say it's 8 out of 10. And then also got an atomic purple one. And those were $1 a piece, which I was really happy to get those for $1 a piece. And those are excellent. You can't have too many N64 controllers. You probably just saw what those were, didn't you? You can't have too many N64 controllers because the stickers always wear out, and it's always good to have backups. And then the other controllers that I got were GameCube controllers. I got an Indigo one and a Platinum one, and these were $2.50 a piece. So now I actually have 4 GameCube controllers. One of them is a third-party controller, but it's fine for now, and I've got my Wavebird here, trusty Wavebird. But yeah, $2.50 for a GameCube controller is a good price. These are in pretty good shape. They're a little bit dirty, like the sticks are a little dirty. They're well used, but they're all there. Nothing's missing. So $2.50 for those was a pretty good deal as well. So that's it for this segment, guys. I'm going to tack on a couple more packages at the end of this, and possibly some pickups. I'll have to wait and see. I'm going to GameStop later this afternoon, so we'll see if I find anything. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cut here, and I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright, so as I just mentioned, I did go to GameStop, and I actually found one game. Nothing, spectacular. I mean, the game is great, but I didn't find anything like ridiculous deal. They had buy two get one free on Wii games under $15, but I couldn't find any other games to really make the deal worth it. So I just got the one game, and that is Lost in Shadow. It's a platformer, and it's got some very inventive-looking puzzle mechanics. I've seen gameplay of this video, and it looks good, and I've heard a lot of people really enjoy it. So I thought I would definitely give it a shot, and that was $13.49 with the power-up rewards thing. And it's complete, in great shape. Just the GameStop stickers, but I mean the new ones come off really easily, so really happy with that. Then I have two packages to show you. I already shot a segment earlier this morning with the one package, the big package, which I'm going to tack on at the end of this segment. I didn't realize that this next package was going to come today, so I decided to shoot it to get out of the way. It was kind of a big box. You'll see that. Lots of cool stuff. But I have some games here from a YouTube member I did a trade with just a little bit ago, Mike Shu 101. 101, I believe, is his YouTube username. And basically, he and his friend went to this town-wide garage sale sort of thing, and he very kindly said that if you're looking for anything in particular, I can keep my eye out and see if I can find it for you. And I said, well, I'm looking for Genesis games, some of the more rare ones, and I gave him a kind of a list, and he's like, all right, well, I'll take a look and I'll see if I find anything. So he emails me back a week later, or PMs me back a week later, and he says, I didn't find anything, but my friend did. He's not looking to get a ton for them, but he's looking to get a reasonable price for them, and just name your price and I'll talk to him with it. So there were two games that I wanted that were complete. The other ones were missing manuals, and only in extreme circumstances do I really want to get a game without the manual at this point for the Genesis, just because it's hard to track down those manuals for the more rare games. But I was very happy that one of the games in particular had the manual. And we agreed upon a price, and he sent it out, and it just got here this morning. So I can already tell that there is a little extra, which is awesome. And then there is also a note. He says, hey man, here are the two Sega games you wanted. I also threw in something extra you needed. I got it in another trade the other day. Hope you enjoy the games. Michael. Thanks a lot, man. The extra that he threw in is actually the N64 microphone receiver. So now all I need to do is find a spare microphone, and I have a pseudo-complete copy of Hey There, or Hey You Pikachu. Just need the box. So this is awesome. I actually traded him for the rest of, or the Hey You Pikachu game and manual. So that's awesome. Thank you very much. That was a very awesome extra. And then here are the two Genesis games that I mentioned. Alright, well packaged again. The first one is a game that I have been really trying to find complete, and I just absolutely cannot locally at all. And online, it's pretty hard to find complete as well. It's a very odd-shaped cartridge. It's a Codemasters game, which may tip some of you off. I'll just go ahead and say it's a Fantastic Dizzy, and it's got the weird Codemasters layout and everything. The Genesis is like halfway down the spine, and it's weird. He said this is complete, and it is. Kind of got like a Sega Master System holding mechanism. It's not very strong. I got the Mega Drive's manual style as well, which is interesting. So this is nice and complete. This is in pretty good shape too. So I'm happy with that. That is excellent. And then this game is just awesome. I cannot wait to get myself stuck in this game. Heard it's very, very good, and this is definitely one of the games that I've been really looking to get for the Genesis. And that game is Castlevania Bloodlines. This is great. I mean, this is really the only Castlevania game on the Genesis, or any kind of Castlevania game on many Sega systems at all. Actually, I think this might be the only one. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But this is complete. This is in very nice shape. It's a little dusty on the top, which is why I sneezed. I'm very allergic to dust, but clean that off will be no problem. So big thanks to Mike Shu 101. I will leave a link to his channel below. Tell your friend thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate the deal he gave me, and the games are in great shape, so that is excellent. And now I'm going to go ahead and cut to the package I just opened this morning. Alright, so I'm not sure if it's in frame, but here is the big package that I mentioned in the last segment. The reason I'm doing this in 3 parts, as I mentioned, is I really wanted to open this up, so I'm shooting this part first before the second part. It's kind of out of order, but this is definitely the best thing that I've picked up. in the past couple weeks, so I'm saving this for last, and I'm really excited. Let's go ahead and dig in. This is a large lot of Genesis games that I won on eBay, and by large I mean something like 28 or 30 games, and there's some really good games in here that I'm very, very excited about. I got a pretty good deal on this. I mean, I spent a decent amount of money on it, but you know, for the games that are in here, I paid about 3/5 market price for this, as far as I can tell. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, and very well packaged. So I'm going to try to do things in some sort of order. I gotta thank you. Basically, I'm going to do try to do the sports games first, and there's not that many of them, so we'll get them out of the way. First is Evander Holyfield's Real Deal Boxing. I may have this game already. It is complete. It's got a poster in there. It's in really nice shape, so that's awesome. Hang tab. Okay, here's a game I already have. Golden Axe, Sega Classic version. I'm still looking to get the Black Label. This is complete. I believe my version is complete, so I do have a copy of this up for trade, if anyone's interested. I'm going to separate the things that I have out for trade, and I'll show you guys those at the end, if anyone is interested in that. There is a clamshell version of Sonic Spinball. I have the cardboard box version, so I'm going to keep this as well. Complete in very nice condition, very complete. This is awesome. So whoever had these games originally took very good care of them. So there's that. It's too good to show right now. NHLPA Hockey 93. Adjust this camera. Probably the overlays are right on my face. And complete again. Gigantic manual. Holy crap. It's excellent. Okay, the rest of these are good. So we got a cartridge and manual copy of Lakers vs. Celtics in the NBA playoffs. I don't know what happened to the case to this one. Probably got destroyed somehow. Because whoever owned this before took really good care of their stuff. Good games, good games. Here's one, Eternal Champions. It's a fighting game. I just heard it's okay. It's compatible with the activator. This is just cartridge and box. Here's another game that I have already. Yeah, it's a little, the cover art's a little bit weird, but it's kind of like water damage. But Street Fighter II Special Championship Edition, and complete again in very nice condition. It's actually in better condition manual than the one I have. So let's take a look at that. There's that. There's so many games in here. Oh, there's the best one. This would be a game I already have, except it's not, because I only have the case for it. It's Mortal Kombat. This is not complete. It's got a poster in here, no manual. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this yet. Obviously a duplicate NBA Jam. That's in great shape. That's complete. Okay, the sports game, Bulls versus Lakers in the NBA playoffs, and now I think I have both of the NBA playoffs games. I think there's only two. It's complete again. God, these manuals are huge. Sports Talk Baseball. I'm not sure if I have this one or not. Gosh, there's so much stuff on these games. This is crazy. This out of the way. Tecmo Super NBA Basketball. Yeah, there is a lot more sports games than I realized, but don't worry, there are some good games coming. Complete. Great shape. Super WrestleMania. Flying Edge game. They tend to make pretty good games. Actually, the graphics look not too bad here. So at least the sprites are not too bad. It's complete. There's some. Looks like there's some water damage to this manual, so that kind of sucks. Gotta have Sonic 1. not for resale, but I think it's not complete. It's got a poster in there, but I will pull the poster out for my copy. Hopefully I can get this sold somehow or traded if anyone's interested in a case-only copy of Sonic 1. And then from there, I think everything else is good. Alright, so I'm going to try to go in order of least awesome to most awesome, but the rest of these games are pretty excellent, so I'm pretty excited about all of these. First one is SpiderMan XMen, Arcade's Revenge. This is just cartridge and manual, or cartridge and box. But this looks like a pretty decent side-scrolling game, like an action game. So I think this is actually supposed to be pretty decent. See, as you saw in the previous part, I picked up a cartridge-only copy of Shadow of the Beast. So I have a complete copy here, which is why that's up for trade. It's complete. This is very strange. Something very strange in here. Oh, someone like fashioned a instruction holder out of like plastic and tape. Okay. Interesting. It's complete. Here's an interesting one. Actually, I'll just go through the rest of the, oh, there's only one other. EA game. We got Dark Castle. I have this for the CDI. It's a point-and-click adventure game. This is complete as well. This is in really nice shape. Here's the other one. We got Buck Rogers' Countdown to Doomsday. This is really heavy. Oh my goodness, look at this manual. Here, I'll show you the game first and I'll pull the manual out. This is incredibly big. I think this is probably the biggest Genesis manual I think I've ever seen. Look at this. That is ridiculous. It could almost be hardbound. Wow. So that's interesting. Now, I can't... Is this like an RPG or something? Science fiction role-playing game. Interesting. It's like a pretty complicated game, but there you go. These EA games here are not easy to come by on eBay. They're not rare, I wouldn't call them rare, but they definitely are not something that shows up, every day. There's not any listing for these. So I was really happy to get these. And even though they're not worth a whole lot, I think with the rarity or the uncommonness, I think it was definitely worth getting them in this lot. Maybe I paid a little bit more than I might have wanted for the lot, but in the end, I think I did a pretty good job with the price. We've got Ren and Stimpy presents Stiffies Invention. I had this cartridge only, and I thought this would have been an easy game to find complete, but it actually isn't. It took me a long time, so this is... That's not even complete, it's a cartridge and box, but that's okay. This game isn't anything, like, unbelievable, so it's not a huge loss. Okay, so two kind of sister games here. We've got Out of This World. Both of these are renowned for their rotoscoping. I'll probably give it away. I've never played this game, but I'm very interested to. Again, complete, very good condition, very, just a massive amount of stuff in here. So whoever had these games originally took really good care of their stuff. And then the sister game to that is Flashback, The Quest for Identity. A lot of people think these are sequels, but they are not. They just use, they're developed by the same company and use similar technologies, but their storylines really aren't related in any way. And again, complete, this is in great shape. I'm really happy with this one. This is 12 meg on the front. I didn't realize games said that. Alright, so kind of getting down to the nitty gritty now. Some of the better and some of the more rare games. Revenge of Shinobi, unfortunately Sega Classics version, which is interestingly more difficult to find, but also less, desirable because most people want the black label, but I had a hard time finding a value on this particular version of the game online. It's complete. I will be looking to get a black label version eventually, but this is supposed to be a great game. Deadly Moves. This is a Kaneko game. This is really hard to find on eBay. Complete in good shape. Although it isn't complete, it's cartridge in box. It's weird that like the best games in here are missing the manuals. I don't know why that is, but it'll be okay. I'll be able to track down manuals eventually. Okay, we got Streets of Rage 2. My version doesn't work for some reason. Like the cartridge, it just will not load up in my Genesis. This is complete and in incredibly good condition. There's so much stuff in these. I can't even believe that this much stuff came with these games. It's like he put these in after. I don't know, but Got all kinds of like inserts, and the manual's back behind there. So there's that. I'm really excited to play that game. I've heard it's fantastic. I've got Golden Axe 2, and this is cartridge and box. Alright, so now we're getting down to the best and most valuable games. Got a copy of Zombies Ate My Neighbors, and cartridge and box. Really excited to play this. I've been trying to get it on either the Genesis or the Super Nintendo, and just haven't been able to. This is a very rare game. It's a ballistic game. It's a third-party game that works in United States, I think it's NTSC, UC, and it also works in PAL regions. And this game is incredibly hard to find complete. And so when I saw this in the lot, I was just like, I really, really want this. And you know, I can't really find an equivalent condition to this that's sold recently, at least the last time I checked. So I'm assuming this is like a $40 game, and that's Arcade Blockbusters, well, it's just Double Dragon, Arcade Blockbuster series. This port isn't very good, but this game itself, especially complete, is very difficult to find. And so we've got cartridge and manual. The insert's actually not bad shape. It's a little ripped, but that's not too bad for this game. And we've got the user manual intact, so really happy with that. That's an excellent rarity. I mean, this is one of the more rare games to find for the Genesis in general, and especially complete. So I was really happy to get that. And then the last one is, I don't want to say incredibly rare, because you can go on eBay and you can find a copy, but it is very valuable, and there are not that many copies ever on eBay. And that's Splatterhouse III. Ironically, I got Splatterhouse 3 before Splatterhouse 2. Unfortunately, this is only cartridge and box. There's no manual, which means that I will have to, you know, purchase up at some point, because I highly doubt anyone's going to just sell a manual for this game. But I'm very excited to play this. This is supposed to be a fantastic game, and I'm really looking forward to giving it a shot. So, Splatterhouse 3. And so that's a ton of games, guys. As far as what I have for trades, I've got a box, cartridge and box version of Sonic, not for resale, no manual. NBA Jam complete. Street Fighter II Special Championship Edition complete. And Sega Classic Golden Axe, I believe, complete as well. And then also a cartridge only copy of Shadow of the Beast, not this copy. So if anyone is interested in those, please give me a PM and we can work something out. And real quick before I go, basically the reason why I bought this lot is I'm actually seriously considering going for a full Genesis set for US and Canada. Just recently I've had a huge spike in interest for the Genesis. I absolutely love collecting for it, and there's a lot of awesome games for the system. So you know, I am definitely looking to get as many of them as I can, as many quality titles as I can, and potentially a full set somewhere down the line. So with that said, if anyone has any Genesis games that are not on my website or in this pickup video, and my website's down below, that they would like to sell or trade or whatever, please get in contact with me. I'm always looking for more games, you know, preferably the solid titles. I'd rather get the really good titles first and then get the fillers later than, you know, get bogged down with all the fillers and then have to invest in the bigger titles all at once at the end. So knocked quite a few out in this video with this and with Mike's Shoes package. So I was really happy with that, especially with these two. These two are excellent additions. Definitely some rare games. So thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Sorry the video was so long, but you know how things go. It just a lot of stuff to show and videos get long. Hopefully it was worth it. So again, thank you very much for watching. I've got a couple more ideas for videos, and maybe not as much pickup videos now that school's starting, but definitely we'll be seeing videos from me. So I'll see you guys in a few days, hopefully with a new video.